student. In this lesson, we'll learn about adverbs of duration and we will practice using them. Before we look at adverbs of duration, do you remember what adverbs are used for? Yes, adverbs give us details about a verb. Adverbs can tell us how, when, where, and for how long something happens or is done. For example, Colin played the cello beautifully. In this sentence, we can tell how Colin played the cello, that is, beautifully. The adverb is beautifully. Adverbs can be single words. A few examples: slowly, angrily, loudly. Adverbs can also be in the form of phrases. They are used with prepositions and are called adverbials. Examples: by noon, during the lockdown, in the garden. Now, after this quick recap on adverbs, let's go to our topic for this lesson: adverbs of duration. Adverbs of duration tell us how long an action lasted. The duration or the period can be expressed by adverbs such as ago, all, for example, day, long, for example, not, anymore, no longer, no more. You will note that some of the adverbs are single words, example, ago, and some are phrases, example, no longer. Let us read some sentences which have these adverbs of duration. She has been crying all day long because she cannot find her pet. All day long indicates the duration. It denotes that the girl cried during the whole day. It specifies for how long she cried. All day long is an adverb of duration. Jacob started working at Gray's a few months ago. A few months ago indicates for how long Jacob has been working at Gray's. A few months ago is an adverb of duration. Note that adverbs of duration are usually found in the middle or at the end of the sentence. Let's have some examples. The actor appeared on stage briefly. Here, the adverb is briefly. It is a single word. It indicates for how long the actor appeared. The restaurant is closed during the winter season. During the winter season is an adverb of duration in this sentence. It is a phrase. It explains for how long the restaurant remains closed every winter season. Note that when adverbs appear as phrases, they begin with a preposition. In this example, the preposition is during. The following are a few common examples of prepositions that adverbs of duration begin with when They are in the form of phrases: by, during, for, from, to, since, throughout. Now, let's have some sentences with adverbs of duration as phrases, also called adverbials. They have been best friends since pre-primary school. In this sentence, the adverb of duration is since pre-primary school. The phrase indicates for how long they have been friends. There were cyclones throughout February, but there was hardly any rain. Throughout February indicates for how long there were cyclones. Throughout February is therefore an adverb of duration. Note that in sentence A, the adverb of duration is found at the end of the sentence, whereas in sentence B, the adverb is written in the middle of the sentence. Now, let's see adverbs of duration starting with for and since. For is combined with a specific point in time to answer the question, for how long? This period of time can be either in the past or in the future or up to the present. For example, the Robinsons have lived here for 5 years. We ask the question, for how long, to obtain the duration for 5 years. For 5 years is an adverb of duration. It marks a period of time up to the present. Since, combined with a specific point in time, helps to answer the question, since when? It marks the beginning of a period and lasting till now. Rita has not seen Tim since January. Here, since is paired with January. January is a point in time. Together, since January means that Rita has not seen Tim from January till now. So, since marks the beginning of a period and lasting till now. John met his friends last week. He had not seen them since 2010. Since is combined with a point of time 2010. Since 2010 means that John had not met his friends from 2010 and until last week. Let's now look at adverbs of duration ending with ly. These adverbs can be single words such as briefly, temporarily, shortly, permanently. These adverbs indicate for how long an action happened. Let us read some examples. He briefly explained the different symptoms of the illness. The adverb briefly implies that the explanation of the different symptoms of the illness was very short. The animals were permanently relocated to another animal shelter. Here, the adverb permanently shows that the relocation lasted for a long period of time. Can you tell where these adverbs of duration ending in ly are positioned? Yes, they are found before the main verb. So, note that adverbs of duration ending with ly are usually positioned before the main verb. Let us now practice using adverbs of duration. Complete the sentences by choosing the correct adverb of duration. That's correct. The answer is no longer. The sentence reads, "The office phone was no longer working and we could not call the client." No longer gives an idea of how long the phone had stopped working. No longer is an adverb of duration. Let us try some more examples. That's right. We did not stay for long at the event and left shortly after the inaugural speech. Let's look at the first part of the sentence. We did not stay for long at the event. For long indicates the duration of the people's stay at the event. Not for long means for a short time. The second part of the sentence reads, "and left shortly after the inaugural speech." Shortly after is an adverb of duration here. It suggests that the group did not stay for long after the speech. Very good. The answer is, since last weekend, Tracy has been cleaning her room every day. The adverb since is placed at the start of the sentence and emphasizes that the time is significant. Since last weekend denotes for how long Tracy has been cleaning her room. She started last weekend and is still doing it now. Since last weekend is an adverb of duration. One last try. The correct answer is, it rained throughout the day. The adverb throughout indicates the duration of the rain. The rain fell during the whole day. If you wish to practice further, go to your Grade 8 textbook, page 108, and complete activity 6b. Now, let's do a recap to end this lesson. Adverbs of duration indicate for how long an action lasted. Some examples of adverbs of duration are, for example, a few years ago. Or, for example, day, long. For example, not, anymore. No longer, no more. Adverbs of duration are usually found in the middle or at the end of a sentence. Prepositional phrases functioning as adverbials begin with a preposition. Some examples: from January to March, by the end of my training, till noon, for is usually paired with words that specify a length of time. For example, for 6 months, while since is followed by an expression indicating a specific point in time. Example, since the opening of the shop. Prepositional phrases functioning as adverbials are usually positioned in the middle of sentences. Example, Dave has waited until noon, then left for work. Adverbs of duration ending with ly indicate for how long an action happened. Examples, briefly, temporarily, shortly, permanently. These adverbs are usually positioned before the main verb. The team leader briefly gave instructions and started checking the files. Note that if you wish to see this video over again, it is available on the SSB website. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.